A 2-week lockdown extension in South Africa means an even greater blow to the country's already fragile economy. Governments and corporates have put logistics in place to prevent the widespread unemployment and poverty. Well, 2 million rand has been put aside to provide training for those who will be working from home in order to boost their income. So let's get a glimpse on how that can work out. Georgie Midgely is CEO of M4Jam, a gig technology company that provides this kind of service. A very good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for coming through.
Yes, and thank you so much for joining me, for having me.
All right, so what's this training for exactly?
So we essentially have 320,000 registered jobbers who do gig work on behalf of clients, whether they are public sector, NGOs, or private sector clients. And a lot of them use this money to survive. And we had the devastating news last week when we were getting these pleas from our jobbers saying, we can't feed our families, we are not able to survive at the moment. Is there anything you can do to help us? And that's when we reached out to a lot of our private sector clients, and specifically SABC. And SABC has given us money to train our jobbers while they are at home. So it completely allows for social distancing, and in the safety and comfort of your own home via a mobile device, you can not only earn an income because it's incentivized training, but you can also upskill yourself.
Right, so who qualifies for it, and where must the person be based so that they can be connected to this kind of training? I believe it's online training.
Yes, so it is for specifically the mobile, the jobbers that are on our platform at the moment. And you can be based anywhere, essentially. All you need to do is have a mobile device and be a registered M4Jam jobber. So we are obviously prioritizing our best jobbers and those that use our platform to survive and make them their living. So we do have some jobbers that do 100 rands worth of work a month, but then you get those that earn a couple of thousand rand and have consistently for over a year or so. So those are the ones in particular that we are trying to support and ensure that they aren't left desperate in this time of need.
Right. I'd like us to bring this conversation very closer to home for somebody who doesn't understand what you and I are talking about. When you're saying a jobber and when you're saying gigs and when you're talking about how people can be trained at home, please simplify it for us so that we can be able to understand.
So the gig economy is essentially taking a task and breaking it down into short-term contracts. So coming from a musician who goes and does a gig, you get paid for that gig that evening, and it's based on outcome. Similar to an Uber, an Uber driver gets paid when they complete the ride from the passenger. So a gig could be anything, usually done at the moment via a mobile device or a computer, and it is essentially just documenting a task and you are paid on outcome. So my jobbers are those that have registered on the M4Jam platform, and they are essentially independent contractors. And like I said, some earn 5 rand a month, some earn up to 10,000 rand a month. And you could be somewhere anywhere in between. At the moment, we have 320,000 of them registered across the country, and they could be based anywhere. We are based in every single province, and ultimately we'd like to get into every single town. And as opportunities become available, it allows people to earn in the comfort of their home or near their location of where they live, and allows them to earn an income.
So in essence, you're saying that for somebody who has a certain type of skill and wants to enhance through getting enrolled through your training, through your platform, must be able to register, give their details, and you will be able to link them up with where they can perform their gig.
100%. So a gig could be training or it could be an actual task. So on our platform, underpinning every task you do there is a level of training. And with some of our clients, all we use our platform for is to engage with local communities, employees, or customers, to train them or to get information to them. So if you registered on M4Jam, you'd be able to see you register what your location is, and you'll be able to see if there are any jobs available in your area. At the moment, because of the lockdown, we have removed all location-based jobs because we don't want to put any of our jobbers or anyone else at risk. But for that reason, we've been reaching out to as many people as possible to put what we call on-the-couch jobs out so that people can do it from the safety of their homes.
Right, so it means that you need to have a computer or a cell phone to be able to get onto the M4Jam platform.
That is correct. You can access it via a cell phone or a computer. We prefer mobile devices. There is also a USSD portion available, so it doesn't even have to be a smart device. We try our hardest to make sure that our technology is suitable, particularly for your more rural outlying areas. Another big challenge has obviously been data. We are currently zero rated with Cell C, and we're working with the other networks to see if they'll zero rate us too. But that means any job undertaken on the platform on a Cell C SIM doesn't cost the jobber anything.
Okay, so what's the best way to connect with M4Jam? Do you have an address, a telephone number?
So the easiest way would be to go onto our website, which is www.m4jam.com, and give us a call, because we'd love to put any on-the-couch jobs available to help people in this time of need. We're working with the government to see if we can do food parcel deliveries and working with the different spaza shops. So we've been doing multiple projects with our partners like Cell C, mapping spazas and taverns and things like that. So we're trying our hardest to particularly try and move this income that is available to the more outlying rural areas, because that is the guys that need it the most.
All right. Thank you very much for making time to speak to us, Georgie.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.
Right. If you want to keep yourself busy during this lockdown period, then just go to the website of M4Jam and register there so that you can do something with your life and not say, I'm home and I'm bored. Well, we've been speaking there to Georgie Midgely, who is CEO of M4Jam, a gig technology company, bringing us to the end of this slot. It's always a pleasure doing business with you. My name is Colin Limoran. Ciao, ciao.